cold morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Moritz foggy a little bit.
Holmes, would you like a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Here you are.
Someone is knocking at the door. Watson, would you be so kind to open it, please?
Yes, of course.
Help me, I'm afraid of death.
Okay, calm down. Come in and sit down. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Hannah Storner.
Where do you live?
I live in a small country next to London with my stepfather.
What's your problem?
I'm afraid of death, kind of like my sister's strange death.
A strange death? Why? Tell us your whole story.
Well, I live in a small country next to London with my stepfather, as I said. His family was very rich, but when my stepfather was born, they had no money. Long ago, my stepfather met my mother in India. They fell in love, and soon they got married.
Where is your mother now?
That's a very strange circumstance.
Did your mother have money?
Yes, my mother had a lot of money, so my stepfather wasn't poor anymore.
Tell us more about him.
Well, he was a violent man. After my mother died, he had all her money.
Do you live with him in the country?
Yes, but he stays at home and never sees anybody. My sister Julia was only 30 when she died, and her hair was already gray, like my hair now.
When did she die?
She died 2 years ago, and that's why I'm him. I'm afraid of that. I die like my sister.
Don't worry, we will solve this strange situation.
We will do our best. Come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes, and please help me.
Goodbye.
What are you doing in my property? If this boy stole something, where is your proof? Do gypsies, is my guest here. Get off my land.
Yes, please come in.
Mr. Holmes,
What can I do for you? Why are you shivering? Have a cup of tea.
I am not shivering. I am afraid of death, Mr. Holmes. Please help me.
You will come by train, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You return a ticket left in your hand. Did you ever drive before the station?
How do you know?
It's not mystery. Your dress is speckled in some place in my mouth.
You are perfectly correct.
Tell me your story.
My name is Hannah Storner. I live with my stepfather, Dr. Kimchi Royal. He studied to be a doctor and went to India. He met and married my mother. There were my sister Julia and I were young.
Your mother had some money for her?
Yes, she had a lot of money.
Tell me more about your stepfather and story.
He is a violent man. He killed a servant in India. After some years in a prison, we returned to England. If we married, he must pay us £250 every year.
You mean your mother passed on?
Yes, when we came back to England, we returned to England.
And your sister?
She died 2 years ago, but she married.
Tell me everything about her death.
Last night she asked, have you ever heard the whistle at night? But I said, maybe the gypsies or the wild animals. That night she died. Her last words were, the speckled land.
That's a different question. Can we look around in your room?
Certainly, see you.
There, Miss Stork. I suggest you to look Sherlock Holmes in 221 B. Baker Street. I was.
My name, sir.
I am Dr. Royal. I know my stepdaughter has been here this morning. What has she been saying to you? I have heard of you, Mr. Holmes.
If you won't close the door on me,
Holmes the Miller, Holmes the busybody, Holmes the checking office, Scotland Yard. I know Miss Stoner was here. I am a dangerous man.
if you won't close the door on way out, it's cold.
Did you have a good day?
Not without hinges. Is there a good day?
I invited them to do some shopping for the wedding. I left early.
Yes, I know. You are a good little liar.
Excuse me, I have a bad headache.
Now look at your room, Helen. Have you got your room?
No, we haven't. We do everything on our own.
It doesn't work, and the band is fixed, it cannot move. How strange. Why haven't you went on an inside wall? What is this?
My stepfather gives business papers in there.
Miss Stone, wait in your room till night. The band, the speckled band.
It killed you and wanted to kill me.
But now it killed his owner.
Ah,
My dear Holmes, how clever of you.
For Sherlock Holmes, there was only one woman in the world. He didn't love her because he never loved women. Her name was Irene Adler.
Come in. Ah, Watson, sit down. And I'm pleased to see you because I've got something to show you. It's right in the last post. Dear Mr. Holmes, tonight someone will visit you to talk about some very, very secret business. You have helped other important people, and you can, we hope, help us. Be in your room at 7:45 p.m. The paper. What do you think about the paper?
It's expensive, so the person is rich.
Very good. And it's not English. If you look at it in the light, you can see that it was made in Bohemia, and German, I think, with the letter. Ah, here comes our man now.
Shall I leave it?
No, stay. I will need your help. This will be interesting. Come in.
You can call me Count von Kram. I come from Bohemia. My business is most important. Before I tell you about it, do you agree to keep it a secret?
I do.
A very important person who belongs to a royal family has sent me to ask for your help. I wear a mask because nobody must know who that person is. If you cannot help, there will be difficulty and perhaps a very big scandal. I am talking about the famous House of Ormstein, Kings of Bohemia.
I know that, Your Majesty.
You are right. I am the king. I am Wilhelm von Ormstein, King of Bohemia. Fine. I could not ask another person to tell my story. It must be a secret. You understand?
Very well. Go on.
5 years ago, I met a woman called Irene Adler.
A very, very clever woman.
What
What a
a
woman.
clever.
Why are they mending your bedroom? Woman, there's nothing wrong with it.
You're right. I think it was a plan to move me to my sister's room.
Yes. Nobody could come in from outside. Why is that barrel there?
just over her bed.
My stepfather put it there 2 years ago. It's for calling a servant, but Julia and I never used it because we didn't have any servant. He also put it that air vent on the wall between his room and this one.
But it doesn't work. How strange. And it's just over the air vent. That's also interesting. Why have an air vent on an inside wall? Air vents are usually on outside walls.
My stepfather keeps business paper in there.
Does he keep a cat in there too? Look, there is some milk on a plate on the top of the box. Now, Miss Donner, I think your life is in danger. Tonight, my friend Watson and I must spend the night in your sister's room where you are sleeping at the moment. Tonight will be dangerous, Watson. Rollock is a very violent man.
But if I can help you, Holmes, I shall come with you.
Thank you, Watson. I need your help. Did you see the barrel and the air vent? I knew about the air vent before we came. Of course, there is a hole between the two rooms. That explains why Helen's sister smelled Dr. Roylo's cigarette.
My dear Holmes, how clever of you.
And did you see the bed? It's fixed to the floor. She can't move it. It must stay under the rope, which is near the air vent.
I begin to understand. What a terrible crime.
Yes, this doctor is a very clever man. But we can stop him, I think, Watson.
Your bedroom wall.
There is nothing wrong.
You're right. I think it was a plan to move me into my sister's room.
Yes. Let's go to Julia's room. Nobody could come in from outside.
Why is the barrel there just over the bed?
My stepfather put it there 2 years ago. It's for calling a servant, but Julia and I never use it because we didn't have any servant. He also put in that air vent on the wall between his room and this room.
But it doesn't work. How strange, and it's just over the air vent. That also is interesting. Why have an air vent on an inside wall? The air vents are usually on outside wall.
Let's see Dr. Robinson.
What's this metal box for?
My stepfather keeps business papers in there.
Does he forget in there to look? There is some milk on the plate on the top of the box.
Now, Miss Stoner, I think your life is in danger. Tonight, my friend Watson and I must spend the night in your sister's bedroom where we are sleeping at the moment. Yes, we must. We'll take a room in a hotel in the village. When your stepfather goes to bed, put a light in your sister's bedroom window and leave it open. Then go into your own room and we'll get into your sister's room through the window. We'll wait for the sound of the whistle and the falling metal.
How did my sister die, Mr. Holmes? Do you know? Please tell me.
I must find out more before I tell you, Miss Stoner. Now, goodbye and don't be afraid. Tonight will be dangerous, Watson. Roylott is a very violent man.
But if I can help, Thomas, I shall help you too.
Thank you, Watson. I need your help. Did you see the barrel and the air vent? I knew about the air vent before we came. Of course, there is a hole between the two rooms. That explains why Helen's sisters could smell Dr. Roylo's cigarette.
My dear Holmes, how clever of you.
And did you see the bed? It's fixed to the floor. She can't move it. It must stay under the rope which is near the air vent.
Holmes, I begin to understand. What a terrible crime.
Yes, this doctor is a very clever man, but we can stop him, I think, Watson.